All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praises due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Also want to give double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstones, teaching truth and sincerity, and also who rule well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that scattered four corners of the earth. You know, you so-called Negroes, Latino, Hispanics, Native American Indians, the true Israelites is coming out, that elect nation of Israel, and the nation that the Lord is only dealing with. All right. And this is a land backing video off, brother, the Bible Defenders, I believe. You had this one Jake. So I'm gonna label this one, back to the basics. You Jakes, you Christians. You Jakes that's deep into the Christianity philosophies, bro, man. That. And I honestly just watched like the first 5 minutes of the video. It was this Jake with dreads, bringing out John 3:16. Now, John 3:16 is a good scripture, but it's detrimental when you actually know how to break that verse down correctly. For whoever overcometh the world, who believe on his son shall everlasting life. And throughout history, we used to, speak, and I always speak English, Old English. Then you got history, we got into Greek, Hebrew, and for an example, we got there, and there. They sound the same, but if you spell them differently, you got a different meaning. There as in the possession, there as in a location, and there are, the compound word for there are. You understand? And that's why English language is a very complicated language to learn. And like I say, you got history like Shakespeare, and when you look up the words or read the book, they had to translate what they were saying on the opposite page. For example, murder. Murder means a flock of crows. I'm gonna use a code word. I'm gonna say forgot. Even though you know where I'm getting at, just for the YouTube algorithm, but it was getting into, a bundle of twigs. So when you break that word down, you gotta get into dissecting and getting into your root words. And I do understand that blue letter do be changing definition sometimes, but when you get into that word world, it breaks it down in the Greek cosmos, right? And when you get into it, it's basically getting into particulars, a specific group of people, man, which are the Israelites. And you have to understand, when you get into books like, I believe, Psalm 78 in the second verse, it tells you that the Lord utters dark sayings. It is basically getting into riddles. Because if the scriptures is plain black and white, the Lord will have to outlaw the scriptures. You see? So when you get into, like I said, when you get into John 3:16 is getting into, the so-called Latinos, Negroes, and Native Americans. And then, why would he not, judge everybody, man? Why does he think he doesn't love everybody, man? When you go to Romans 9:13, Jacob who I love, Esau who I hated, man. And that's another thing, man. You Christians don't read. You don't really, and that's why the scriptures, Revelation 1:3, blessed he that readeth. Because when you actually get to learn the scriptures, you get a better understanding of how the Lord moves.
Excuse me, bro, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Carry chain.